Okay, so this is week 2 of Kai being back in work after his break from being broken in. So I had lunged him prior to this, but I don't film every time I lunge because it's generally pretty unexciting. And it's just the same thing I do every time while we lunge. So here I'm just walking him around the round pen, letting him check everything out, have the stirrups down just so they can flap against him as well. I ask him to back up. He's gotten a lot better with this. It was something he used to really struggle with. So I'm glad he's gotten better. Now I'm just getting the stirrups, making noise, making sure it's going to be alright for me to get on. I mean, he's never had issues, but you can never be too safe. And then he's just trying to nip me, which is something we've been working on. We are now doing different techniques since this video on how to handle his biting. And we're hoping to see some new progress with that because we've tried quite a few different things and nothing really works. So we've got a new way of doing it, which you might see in future videos. Anyway, now I'm on him. I'm just giving him a pat, wanting him to stand just on a loose rein, and then I will ask him to walk off. So all I do pretty much with these rides while he's still in the brown pen is just pretty basic stuff. I want him to be happy and relaxed on the saddle and moving freely and forward. So I'm giving him lots of pats when he's being good. So I'm just getting him to walk out nicely. He's quite comfortable at the moment. He's not, stretching out as much as he could be, but I'm not worried. It's the pace he wants to walk, so at the moment that's fine. Just doing our little walking, doing turning in circles, keeping it very basic at this stage, so we're not doing too much in the way of circles and turning. However, in future weeks we have upped it a bit and he's doing serpentines and things like that. Because this was filmed a couple weeks ago, and the voiceover obviously is now so much later than when it was filmed. But yeah, so just getting him to move out, stretch out a little bit more. He's starting to get more forward in that walk. And when he stretches out, he's very nice as well. And your typical Kai poo. So this week, unfortunately, he only actually got ridden the once. So that's why this video is quite short. And I wanted to keep it in the week kind of segments. So yeah, but he was really good. We didn't do much. Just did a bit of both on both reins, turning, keeping it quite simple. And I don't believe I trotted him at all on this ride because walking was enough, and after his lunge as well, it was just enough for him. So another little circle, just getting him to move, and then, yeah, just a bit of a tighter circle, just getting him to work off my leg. But yeah, so he was only worked once this week, which wasn't ideal, but due to my time constraints in my week, I couldn't work him more than once. But at least he was really good on this ride, so it was a good ride to end it on anyway. So, yeah. He asked for a halt and a rein back under saddle. Still doesn't really understand them, and I didn't ask him to stop, so I asked him to do a couple more steps, then I give him a pat. Good boy, Kai. And now I start to end the ride. Just do another little circle, another turn. Walk him out. I have my arms quite far forward just so he has the freedom to walk forward without me giving all my rein, because at this stage I, wasn't quite sure what he'd do if I gave all of the rein, so at least this way I can give him the rein but quite easily take it back if anything went wrong. So I loosened my reins a little bit there, and now I ask him to halt again, and rein back one more time. Good boy. And that's where we ended this ride. So on that note, I just got him to walk forward a little bit more because he wasn't quite square, just so he'd be more comfortable when I dismounted. And another pat, swing my legs, make sure he's okay. And of course he is, because he's fairly quiet. And then I swing my leg over to hop off. Yeah, so I was really happy with that ride. Quite simple, but he was beautiful, and typical, and I pinch his lip when he does that. That's a technique that I was using back then, but I've not changed since because it didn't work. But that's what the breakers were using on him, but it just doesn't seem to do much. He's quite stubborn. So, but you'll see all of that in future videos. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in a couple days. Bye!